Hey Velocity, mixing it up today, being blue. Yeah. So I hope you guys had a great week, and it's Friday. Um, Royal Wedding was today, so hope you remember that. Today we're gonna be reading verses. Sorry, we're gonna do Hebrews. Hold on. Obviously, I'm not very prepared. Just kidding. Not really. Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay. Hebrews chapter 6, verses 17 through 20. But first, let's pray. God, thank you so much for this week and just for everything that you've blessed us with, God. And I just thank you so much that we could just hold fast to you and your promises. And I just pray that you have blessed everybody's weeks, God, and just that, God, you're just so faithful, and I just thank you for that. And I just pray that you bless this weekend and that you just keep us all safe, and just please guide us in our walks, God, and just so that we would make our ways like your ways, God, because you are the ultimate role model and you are who we should look up to, God, and turn our eyes toward. And I just pray that you just help us with that, and to just be focused and hold fast to you, God, and your promises. And I just thank you so much for everything. And yeah, we love you so much. In Jesus' name, amen. So we are doing 17 through 20, and it says, "So when God desired to show more convincingly to the heirs of the promise the unchangeable character of his purpose, he guaranteed it with an oath, so that by two unchangeable things in which it is impossible for God to lie, we who have fled for refuge might have strong encouragement to hold fast to the hope set before us. We have this as a sure and steadfast anchor of the soul, a hope that enters into the inner place behind the curtain, where Jesus has gone as a forerunner on our behalf, having become a high priest forever after the order of Melchizedek." So I just really like this whole thing. It's just so amazing that God doesn't break his promises, and we are all human, and we all say promises, but how often have you broken a promise that you've made? And just like to your friends or to your parents or something, that, oh yeah, I promise I'll clean my room after I hang out with my friends, and then you go home and you don't. And you're just like, I don't know, or somebody makes a promise to you and they don't follow through with it. And it's just so amazing that we have a God that we can put all of our trust in. Like, we never have to worry. And I think we all just struggle with that so much. Sorry. And just with worrying, like, God, are you really going to follow through with this? Like, are you really going to help me get through this right now? Like, through this pain and through this suffering? Like, I don't see an end. I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel. And but we can hold fast to him. And I think it's actually in Job, just to go along with this, I don't know, it's one of my favorite chapters when I'm sad. It's Job chapter 23. And it says, "Behold, I go forward, but he is not there, and backward, but I do not perceive him. On the left hand when he is working, I do not behold him. He turns to the right hand, but I do not see him. But he knows the way that I take. When he has tried me, I shall come out as gold." And that's just so beautiful. Just that we can go through this tunnel and we don't see a light and we don't see an ending, and we're like, God, I don't feel you here. I don't see you. I look to the right and the left and I don't see you and I don't feel you, but he's there, and he's guiding you. He's holding your hand and leading you through the tunnel, even though it's black and you can't see where your foot is going and you can't see the next step. And maybe you're just scared. You're like terrified that things are just not going to turn out. But all things that turn out for good for those who love him. And he just promises us that. And if we have, like, everybody we know is human, obviously, and as humans we're sinners, and we so often don't follow through on our promises, and even when we do, then maybe the next time we'll break a promise. Sorry, you guys. But it's just so amazing that God always follows through, and that it just says that it's impossible for God to lie. Like, God can't lie to you, and He can't lie to us, and He just, like, He promises us a new heaven and a new earth, and He just loves us so much, and it's just so amazing that as sinners He does love us. But I don't know, it's so cool. And we have this as a sure and steadfast anchor of the soul, a hope that enters into the inner place behind the curtain. Like, there's hope, and that's just so amazing that we can find hope in Christ, and that we could just, if we do hold fast to Him, even though we don't feel Him, and we just continue to read our Bibles, guys, just continue to read, even though you don't feel like it. God will show you something, and He'll just blow you away if you let Him, and if you just continue to do your quiet time. Like, even leaders, like, we struggle with that too. Like, don't think that we're better than you, because we're not. And, like, sometimes, like, I struggle with doing a quiet time even, but God just has so much to teach us, and He just has so much to show us, and when we're faithful to Him, He just shows us even more, and it's just so awesome that if we just listen to Him and follow His follow His commandments, and even though it's hard, but if we do it, He just has so much to teach us, and that's just so amazing that He would want to teach us. And then chapter 20 says, where Jesus has gone as a forerunner on our behalf, having become a high priest forever, after the order of Melchizedek. And Jesus did go as a forerunner on our behalf, and that's just so cool, because He suffered. Like, he went through all the things that we're going through, but yet He was sinless, and then He was hung on a cross even though He didn't do anything. But how much have we sinned, and how much have we failed in loving Him, and it's just so, I don't know, it's so amazing that He would love us so much, and He would care that we would follow His commandments, and care enough to promise us everlasting life. And I don't know, that love just blows me away, and no one will ever love you like Jesus does, but He still puts people in our lives that do love us, and that we can look up to, but we have Him to look up to more than anyone, and that just blows me away, because He's perfect, and He loves us so much. And yeah, this one was kind of short, but I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope God is teaching you a lot, and yeah, I love you guys.